Welcome everybody. All right, they're talking about CBD going into the endocannabinoid system a little, and they're having technical difficulties too. So basically, this company LiveGood is great for what do we say? Wait, somebody's talking to me. It's great for health information. It's probably more important than anything. Health information, additional income. For that, and you know what? When it comes, if it's designed to where you can cover the cost of your products, designed to where you can build towards income. Those are the biggest things. Passive income, I love it. I think it's a good idea. You start your own group, promote your own version of this, a way to reach communities of people. It's good stuff. The website is on there, and I'll put the web link for this too. Just a few minutes of this.
With age, we lose the production of cannabinoids, number one. Number two, our environment can stress us out to the point where we exhaust some of our supply of our endocannabinoids. And the exogenous, so the outside of the body, the exogenous supplementation, so using CBD, has shown to have tremendous benefit, even to the point where there's an FDA-approved drug used to treat seizures for the endocannabinoids, or for the cannabinoids. So there's a lot of benefit, tremendous amount of benefit, but once people kind of hear that and they put that into perspective, it starts to make a little bit more sense from a supplementation perspective.
Right, especially because so the endocannabinoid system, it's controlling mood, sleep, appetite, stress, and immune response. When you think about that, everybody's probably thinking, oh, I need support there, I need support there.
Yeah.
So it's really not just like, okay, we take CBD to calm down. It is so much more than that. And how does CBD help? Like you said, it increases our endocannabinoid availability.
Right.
It binds to those receptors indirectly. It reduces inflammation and oxidative stress.
Sure.
That's a big one.
Yeah, it's a huge one.
Okay, especially because we talk about inflammation all the time, and we talk about it as the root cause of most diseases. We could sometimes like say all disease. There's always some kind of inflammatory response there, and it's like CBD is a tool that can help in reducing that inflammation and oxidative stress. That's a big deal.
It is a big deal.
That's a big deal. So, and the one that we don't have up here right now, I was looking to see if we had it behind us, is our one for pets. But check it out on our website too. We do have a CBD oil for pets because they have endocannabinoid systems too.
Yeah, mammals.
They also have similar issues that we do. They just can't communicate them like we can't communicate them, right? And that would be interesting if
they try.
Communicate
They're
them.
funny though.
Right, right. So if you think about a dysregulated endocannabinoid system,
Sure.
let's go on the other side. Think of it. You've got anxiety, chronic stress, poor sleep, autoimmune and inflammatory conditions, digestive issues, chronic fatigue and pain. And I know going way back, one of my first original uses for myself personally with CBD was for my gut. I've figured out a lot, and my gut is a happy gut now, but it's taken a lot of TLC. And it's just something that really helps settle my stomach. So even if I do get a little bit of GI upset, something uncomfortable, it really helps. So so many wonderful things about it. So with that said, we have our CBD oils.
Sure.
And let's go into detail about those. Like, why are ours superior?
Yeah, sure.
Are different kinds, or should I say doses. We talked about the different flavors and maybe how to properly dose starting off. Again, each body's unique, so this is not black and white.
Yeah, of course.
We have to figure out what works for your body.
Yeah, of course. We use a full spectrum CBD tincture, so it's a first step from refined from crude. So it contains a lot of those bio constituents. It has a lot of the terpenes, which are essentially your essential oil, your compounds that come from essential oils, give the smell, the aroma. It has a lot of your flavonoids, so a lot of the plant-based antioxidants. Has a lot of your minor cannabinoids in there as well. The next step, refined down, would be broad spectrum. You kind of lose a lot of the other good stuff, the terpenes and all the stuff I just talked about. Then it goes all the way down to an isolate, which is just pure CBD. So full spectrum is really preferred because you can get the entourage effect where a lot of these minor CBD cannabinoids will also interact with the endocannabinoid system to exert some positive benefit. However, you will pick up some THC. So the THC being the psychoactive component that most people would be drug tested for.
Right.
Legally, it's allowed to have up to 0.3% THC.
Right.
Ours has every time we test all of ours, it has undetectable. It's detectable, but it's such low amounts that it would not fail a drug test, but I have to disclose the fact that
Yes.
you could fail
Yeah.
a drug test. So you're welcome to check out the certificate of analysis to see what those numbers exactly look like. But the full spectrum would be your preferred product. And then go ahead.
And with those trace amounts,